Welcome to Hearty, Healthy, and Homemade, a cooking video series brought to you by the Oklahoma Nutrition, Information, and Education, or ONIE project. I'm Stephanie DeBerry, Project Registered Dietitian.
And I'm Meredith Scott, ONIE Project Coordinator. Today we're going to show you how to stretch your food dollar in a healthy way.
We're going to prepare no noodle lasagna.
I love no noodle lasagna. It actually uses sliced zucchini rather than noodles. It's also very quick and easy. It takes around 30 minutes to prepare and serves around 8.
You know what my favorite thing about this dish is, Meredith?
What?
Okay, we get to play tricks today. We're actually going to be hiding vegetables in our spaghetti sauce.
Wonderful. My favorite vegetable probably would be carrots. They shred up really easily too.
Okay, I think my favorite vegetable would probably either have to be bell peppers or broccoli. You have to chop them up a little bit finer, but it's pretty easy to hide still. Okay, when you're cooking at home, make sure to wash your hands, warm soapy water, about 20 seconds or so, some scrubbing, and you should be ready to handle food. All right, let's go wash our hands.
Okay. All right, our hands are nice and clean. Let's go over these ingredients and get started.
Let's go.
We have 8515 lean ground turkey, 2 large zucchinis, non-fat cottage cheese drained, part skim mozzarella cheese divided, non-stick cooking spray for when we cook the turkey, shredded vegetables, whatever you have on hand for the sauce, and we have no salt added tomato sauce.
All right, I think we're ready to go ahead and get started cooking. So what you're going to do is in a large skillet, you want to make sure you have plenty of room. You're going to heat it up. And once it's nice and hot, then we're going to go ahead and add the turkey. So I'm going to continue to cook it for about 7 to 8 minutes. I want to make sure that it's cooked nice and thorough, so I'll be continuing to stir the whole time. But while I'm getting this done, I'm going to let you take it over, okay?
All right, I'm going to show you guys some knife safety tricks so you don't cut off these little fingers. All right, I'm going to move over my area. So there's a couple of things I want to show you about knife safety. First, you want to get a really good grip on your knife, and you're going to use your index finger to help brace the knife. Another tip, whenever you are cutting, keep your tip on the board. Once you're in the area of actually cutting the vegetable into slices, what you need to do is make a claw with your hand and almost use your knuckles to guide it. You can actually choose whatever thickness of the vegetable you want for this lasagna. If you really want it to be nice and tender, you can make it really thin, or if you want it to be a little bit more crunchy, you can make it a little bit thicker. Okay, Stephanie, how's that turkey meat looking?
You know, I think it's actually ready to drain.
Wonderful. I'll grab the strainer.
Okay. So when you're cooking at home, make sure to drain the excess fat. We want to keep it nice and light. Be careful, this is very, very hot. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna put this back here.
Okay. Okay, I'll finish straining it for you.
All right, perfect, thank you. I'm going to grab a bowl so we can go ahead and mix up the mozzarella and the cottage cheese.
Okay.
So we're gonna add the meat, the mozzarella, and the cottage cheese.
All right, let me put the meat in there. All right, now let's put this dish behind here.
Okay. Add the cottage cheese.
I'm gonna grab a spoon.
Got it.
Yep.
And then we're gonna add our mozzarella. And then we're gonna mix it all up.
We decided to use cottage cheese rather than ricotta cheese to stretch our food dollar and make it a little bit more affordable.
Oh, that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready for the favorite part here?
Yes.
Time for some tricks. Okay, now we're going to grab a bowl and we're going to mix our tomato sauce and we're going to go ahead and hide our veggies in the sauce, okay?
Alrighty.
So I'm gonna go ahead and let you do that. And I'm gonna get your spoon here.
Okay.
There you go. Perfect.
Yes. Here is our favorite part, the shredded vegetables.
Why we like this so much is because you can hide extra veggies, and it's really good when you have picky eaters or you're just trying to beef up your meal a little bit. You get a little extra nutrition, extra flavor, and you never know the difference. Just tastes great. Okay, Now it's time to build our lasagna. Let me grab the dish.
All right, and I'll get the layers ready. It's fun that we're using zucchini instead of noodles.
I like it. I always like fun, unique recipes. All right, let's go ahead and spray this really quickly. All right, we don't want our lasagna to stick.
Okay.
Okay, so when Meredith's building it, what she's going to do, she's going to add about a ½ cup of sauce on the bottom. You want to make sure and coat it nice and flat, really get a nice layer of sauce.
All right, Stephanie, what's the next layer?
Okay, so now we're ready for our zucchini noodles, right?
Okay.
So just like Meredith is doing, she's making a nice, even, thin layer on the bottom because we really want to make sure and support the lasagna. Make sure that it's got enough room to kind of keep it all in there, all the flavors. Now that she has her nice layer of zucchini, now she's gonna add the meat and cheese. Again, another nice even layer. Oh, it already smells good.
This recipe does make some great leftovers.
It really does. It makes several servings. If you just wanna store it about 2 hours after you're done cooking, great leftovers. Okay, so now what she's doing is she's starting all over again. So she'll do sauce, zucchini, and then the meat and cheese mixture, and she'll continue to layer that until she's done or until all the ingredients runs out. It usually takes about 2 or 3 layers, and then it should be done, okay? Okay, it looks like our dish is full, so Meredith, why don't you go ahead and top it with cheese?
Yeah.
When you're cooking from home, you might have some leftover ingredients. Just like today, our dish wasn't quite big enough, so you can either choose to make another smaller little zucchini in a dish, or you can either use a bigger dish as well. Sometimes it fluctuates a little bit, but that's okay. It still makes a really tasty side dish.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get the saran wrap to put on top.
Perfect. So what Meredith's doing is she's going to actually cover it with some plastic wrap.
Yes, I'll leave one corner up to give it some space to breathe.
All right. Now we're going to microwave our lasagna for about 5 minutes or so. That smells
Yummy.
so good. I can't wait to try it. Now we're gonna go ahead and unwrap it. Ooh, be very careful. It's really hot and you might have some steam coming out, okay?
And I'm gonna grab some supplies so we can make it a My Plate meal.
All right, excellent. Meredith, are you gonna tell them all about the My Plate and how much we love it? Complete meals?
Yes. So today we decided to add a whole grain bread because we didn't use noodles in this recipe. We actually used zucchini, which counted for our vegetable, as well as all the hidden vegetables in our sauce. We used cottage cheese and the mozzarella cheese as our dairy. The ground turkey is our protein, and we are topping it with a side of grapes for our fruit. It's a perfect balanced meal.
All this food talk is making me hungry. Can I please try it? Please?
Yes, try it out.
Okay, here we go. All right, you ready for this? Here we go.
Yeah. What do you think?
That's really good. Nice and cheesy, nice and fresh, and you can really taste the zucchini. Really good.
Wonderful. I'm glad you like it. Thank you for cooking with ONIE today. If you would like to find this recipe online, you can go to our website, www.onieproject.org. That's ONIE project.org. You can also use our handy recipe finder to search different ingredients to find the recipe best for you.
Also, don't forget to like the ONIE Project on Facebook. Follow us on Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you so much for cooking with us.
We hope you have a happy and healthy day.
Bye!